Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial on this YouTube channel CodeMint. So in this tutorial we are going to see what are the class components in React, and for that as you can see there are two types of components in React, and those are like function components and class based components. So you can refer to the last tutorial in the same series, and in that we have already discussed about the functional components, and this is the syntax for creating a functional component. So similarly, we can create a class-based component with the ES6 format. Like as you already know, like ES6 is basically they have introduced classes in JavaScript. So let's begin. So this is our application. So it's currently running, and as you can see, this is the output that you can see on the web page once you start your application. So I've just created a components folder, and in that I'll create a new file, and that would be dashboard.js file. So as to create a component with a class type, uh, you can create like this: import React from React, and also you have to add a component dependency, and after that you can create a normal class with the same name as that of a file name, and you have to extend that with the component which is already defined in the React library. So this is what a basically class, and the name of the class is dashboard, and it is extended by component class, which is another class. And if you right click on this, if you press control key and click on this, so it goes to the React libraries. So inside this class, we do have a render method, which is a default method, and inside render we have a return keyword which will return a JSX hello dashboard. So this is the basic component, and I'll export it with the default export. And already in the last tutorial we have seen the difference between a default export and a named export. So I've just saved this, and now I'm going to print this on app.js. So my current output is like this. So I'll clean everything from this header, and in that I'll try to import it using this. So once I press the control and space, so it will automatically import the respective import. Okay, so I'll delete the unwanted lines. Okay, it's compiling. So now here I'll refresh it. Still it's compiling. Okay, it's compiled. And now as you can see, this is hello dashboard. So it is directly coming from the dashboard component. So similar way, I can create another component, and that would be like contact.js, and I'll quickly copy everything from dashboard to contact, and instead of dashboard I'll just change the name of the class, that is contact, and on the app.js I'll add the same contact component. So as you can see, this is hello dashboard and hello contact. So these are the two components that are class-based components, and we'll see like what is the difference, like when to use a class-based and when to use a functional base. So as you can see, class-based components are very deprecated. So the current version of React is 18.2. So as of now in 2023. So uh, and in React 16 onwards, they have already introduced hooks concepts. So because of hooks, most of the people they are using functional components. But earlier they used to have class-based components. And one more thing is inside a class-based component, you can define a state, and that would be like this dot state. This dot state, and sorry, is it like first name BC and last name would be XYZ. So this is what a state, and inside your class-based component, previously you you could define a state, and basically state is an object and which holds your data. So as you can see here, hello ABC. ABC comes from this state. So inside state you can define multiple objects, multiple arrays, and also booleans and strings and numbers. So basically state holds your data, and whenever the state changes, your component gets re-rendered. So that's a different phenomenon we'll see in next tutorial as well. But this is the main use of class and classes. So basically, previously classes. So basically, the main use of class is classes had lifecycle hooks, which are already introduced in hooks concepts. So that's a different concept. And classes used to have state declaration, and now you can also define state in functional component, but previously it was not there. So that's why class-based components had its own advantage. And apart from that, you can define your business logic and different lifecycle hooks in class-based component. But the same hooks are introduced in 16.8. That's why everything is you can achieve all the features using hooks as well. So there is a brief kind of introduction. So basically class-based components. So states that we already have seen, like how what is the meaning of state, and you can define state, and you can using state you can define your data. So that's a state, and there was a provision in class-based component that you can declare your states and also lifecycle methods, and memoization, that's for optimization of your React components. So all these features were present there, but now uh, these features can also be used in functional based component using use state and hooks and all that. So we'll see that in next tutorials. But the main thing is class based components are not used as it was in the past. So better to go with the functional components, and better to go with hooks as well. Yeah. So that's it for now, guys. We'll see in the next lecture the next concept that is related to functional components and how the hooks are introduced and how those are beneficial. Yeah. Thank you. Please hit like and subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, please share it in your circle. Thank you so much.